Okay, sup? Xwell here. Okay, so I'm not sure what I want to talk about in this video, but welcome. I want to introduce something that I've been working on and I just thought of yesterday. So basically, I'm gonna create like the Xwell Evolution Project is what I'm gonna call this and frame that as my framework and guidelines and as my main directive in life. Because like I need a directive in order for something else to be coming out of that. So is that what I'm gonna say? So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to talk about specifically. I just wanted to just record this video so I can have just like, video documentation of like where I'm getting at and where I'm going. So let me think real quick and then I get back to you. Okay, I thought of a topic. So basically, you're probably wondering what this is. So basically, it's a D ring. So when I say D ring, I mean, I'm sorry, my mind just literally went somewhere else that I didn't want it to really go. But anyways, so you're probably wondering why I'm wearing that, and then you're even probably wondering why I'm wearing these. So this is pretty much going to be a story time. So basically, what I mean is that, I got a dog bite, and I want to say it's like a stepping stone into like how I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do, and like how I'm able to like grab onto things differently. Because like when I'm saying that I'm grabbing onto things differently, so basically back in 2022, I had gone through something like it was, I would say, a traumatic experience, and is what I'm going to say that. Because besides the point. So I was grabbing onto things differently. So basically, what I mean is that I would be grabbing onto things like here. I would have to show you guys first, but I want to put it down. So So I'd be grabbing onto things much differently, and I keep repeating myself, sorry, but like I'd be grabbing onto things like this. That's why I'm like grabbing the stuff the way that I'm grabbing it because like I'm just it feels comfortable in my case to just grab it like this in the first place. But that's the reason why I'm wearing it on this hand because like this is the hand that I got bit by a dog, and you can actually see like it left scar tissue, so it's on the ring finger, so it left it like literally like on above the, like where like the electrical band-aid here. I have to show you guys. I'm not getting that, but like it's kind of hard to explain. Like I would have to show you like an actual picture and like an actual like of what it looked like. So I was walking. So to give a background of like what happened. So basically, I was just walking a dog, and it was a husky breed. And when I say that dog was big, that dog was big. And when I was walking the dog in the neighborhood, there was something on like it was in the grass. I didn't know what it was, and I was just walking, just but just enjoying like that walking to get like the fresh oxygen and and everything like that. So the dog literally saw that thing on the ground of what it was, and I didn't know what it was. So the dog literally like pulled me into that direction, and I'm like, whoa. So when that happened, like I kicked it away, but the dog then got it in its mouth. So in that instance, I'm like, okay, I don't want that dog to swallow whatever that was. So like I actually grabbed it and had it in my hand, like I snatched it from the dog's mouth, but the dog literally jumped at my hand and bit down on whatever it was and on my hand. And in that moment, I was trying to like pull my hand out of the dog's mouth, but the dog wouldn't let go. Like the dog's teeth was sinking into my hand. So it was just like I was panicking in that moment because I was just like I was the only one on the street, and I'm like, looking. It sounds a little bit funny of what I'm saying, but in that moment, I was just like, I don't know like how to like look for assistance because it's just like me and the dog, and it's just like, what do I do in that instance? And it's someone else's dog, so it's just like I can't like. So in that moment, I was just like, so that the dog literally let go, and um, trying to go through my data files of like what. So to keep it short and to not make it so dramatic, so basically I had to get stitches and everything like that, and I had to wear like this. It was like this arm, not arm. It was like this finger like strap, thing that I had to put both my middle fingers in. So that's why I had like the tape right there. And ever since then, like I've always had that ease and I was wearing it comfortably. And my hand got used to wearing that. And then it kind of prompted me to actually like grabbing onto things in that regard. But I feel like I have to do like a whole timeline, but it's just like not really like comprehensive of like how to break that down because like in that moment, that's when my hand actually started to feel very like used into that. It's kind of giving like Spider-Man and honestly like Spider, but back to what I was saying. Sorry, I'm just like okay, so I have it on this hand, but you can see what I mean. So basically, it's more comfortable on this hand of how I put it on, and it honestly locks in place as well. So that's how like I'm able to like do the things that I'm doing and then grabbing onto things like this. So that's how I grab it on, and it looks very like it really does look alien like that in that regard of how I'm able to like grab it like this. And it feels very comfortable and I can just do it the same way on this hand as well because I feel very like used to grabbing onto things like this in the first place. But I feel like I guess that would be like a story time on like why I'm wearing the things that I'm wearing and like the ring of like what I have on in that regard. And I want to call that my so basically what I'm saying is that like these two fingers, okay, cha cha slide over, cha cha slide over. Anyways, okay, so basically what I mean is that like these two fingers, it feels like one finger in my hand in that regard. And if you saw the movie The Titan, because like with the Titan movie, so the main actor, I forgot his character's name is Jake. So basically um, the main actor in that movie played Jake in that movie. But he also played another character in another movie called The Titan. And in The Titan, they forced evolution, so the human could actually be on the planet Titan in that regard. So that's forcing that into existence. And I think it's really cool because like with my hand, that alien that they had made in that movie as they did that process, the hand looked like that. It's like my own like version of like being that, but I don't know. It's cool in my case and cool in my eyes, and I hope this is cool to you guys. But I mean, like this is something that's like this is my life. Like it it sounds dramatic, maybe, but besides the point. But yeah, this is just like I guess it would be like a quick story time on like why I'm wearing the things that I'm wearing because I think it's cool. If you guys like comment on my videos and like watch my videos and like watch to the end. I mean, like I don't know. Like I'm wanting to build like a community and a fan base. Building myself up from the ground zero, the ground. I guess like it'd be ground floor one. I don't know the correct terminology for that, but regardless, it's my life, and it's just like this is how I'm like able to do things that I'm able to do. But I feel like I'm yapping and nothing's making sense. So regardless of that, to end this video on a positive note, I want you guys to like become your own superhero. Like become that. Like be your most authentic self. Don't like fit into like the status quo or just be with the regular population. Just be with like be something different. I'm trying to like actually say it in a way that makes sense to you guys. So like if you just like can envision because I know that people like superheroes and if you think of it in like a real thing, like become that. Like don't think of it as like a fiction character that you're just portraying. Just become that. And that's like the philosophy of becoming and is my manifesto is what my main directive is. But with that being said, Expo out.